Hello, Trung. How's everyone doing? Let's start with Christian. Christian, how are you?
Christian?
Christian, yes. How are you?
Yes. Fine, thanks. How are you?
I am doing really well. Thank you for asking. And we have Daniel who's joined us. Hi, Daniel. How are you doing?
Fine, thanks.
Okay, very good. And we have Di Chiang. Hello, Di Chiang. How are you doing? Hello, Di Chiang. Okay, Di Chiang, I'm having a little trouble hearing you. So you might have to type your answers in the chat box. And we also have Florencio. Hi, Florencio. How are you doing?
Hi, teacher. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Very nice. And we have Trung who's joined us. Hi, Trung. Nice to see you again. How are you?
Yes, I'm fine. Thank you, teachers.
Very good. Very nice. So before we get started, I would like to just find out a little bit more about everyone. I'd like to know where you are from and what you do. Do you go to school? Do you work? What do you do? So let's start with Christian. Christian, where are you from and what do you do?
I'm from Mexico.
Hmm?
Actually, I'm engineering student.
Oh, wow. Very cool.
Yeah.
So what kind of engineering?
Mechatronic.
Mechatronic. Nice. That's awesome. Yeah. Very good. And so you're in university right now then?
Yes.
Okay. Very good. Excellent. And where in Mexico are you?
Eh?
Where in Mexico are you? Are you in Guadalajara?
Okay. Okay. I live in San Luis Potosí.
San Luis Potosí. Nice. Very nice. Excellent. And let's go with Christian. Can you ask Daniel the same question, please? The question is, where are you from and what do you do?
Daniel, where are you from and what do you do?
Okay, I'm from Ensenada, California, Mexico, and I will go to the university.
Mm-hmm.
I will study plastic arts.
Plastic? Did you say plastic arts?
Plastic arts.
Okay. Interesting. That's really cool. So that's working with what is that exactly? Can you explain a little bit more?
Talk about plastic arts.
Mm-hmm.
For example, you can make paints, sculptures, recorder.
Mm-hmm.
This moment I do this one street recorder drawing.
Okay, very cool. So it's very hands-on. You work with your hands a lot, it sounds like.
Yes, of course, because calling plastics, because you can make with your hands, and representative something, country, and philosophic.
Okay, very cool. That sounds really interesting. Thank you, Daniel, for explaining that. And Daniel, can you ask Di Chiang the same question? And the question is, where are you from and what do you do?
Okay, got it. Where you're from and what do you do?
Okay, it looks like Di Chiang might be away from their microphone. Do you want to ask Florencio the questions, Daniel?
Okay, Lorenzo. Where are you from and what do you do?
Okay, understand. I'm from Mexico and I am electrical engineer student. I am 20 years old.
Okay, very good. Very nice. Excellent. Thank you, Florencio. Florencio, can you ask Trung the same question, please?
Who?
Trung.
It's me.
Trung?
The student below you.
Okay. Trung, where are you from and what do you do?
Yes, I'm from Vietnam. Now I live in Ho Chi Minh City. My job in logistics, and I take care the logistics in a cashew nut. Yes.
Very good. Excellent. Thank you, Trung. Very well said. And Trung, do you want to ask me the same question, please?
Vincent, where are you from and what do you do?
I'm from Canada, and I am an ESL teacher / student, and I'm studying information systems security right now.
Wow.
Very exciting. Yeah, it's cool. All right, so let's talk about what we're going to talk about today. So basically, what we're going to discuss is how many hours of TV do you watch every day, and what are some of your favorite shows, and I have a few other questions also. Basically, this is how today's lesson will work. I'm going to ask you a quick question. Then we're going to read a conversation between Gabe and Ruth. We're going to practice the conversation. I'm going to team you up because there are 4 of you with working microphones. So I'm going to team you up, and you are going to practice the conversation with one another. So you will either be Gabe or you will be Ruth. Okay? Then after we practice the conversation, we are going to go over your pronunciation. And if there are any vocabulary words you'd like to review, we will review those as well. Then after that, we are going to talk about how many hours of TV do you watch every day and why? Okay, so we're going to discuss that as well. So are there any questions about what is happening? Let's go with Florencio. Florencio, do you have any questions?
Okay. What is the question?
Do you have any questions for me about? Actually,
No.
the question is
No.
what is happening during today's lesson? What are we going to talk about?
I'm sorry. I don't have questions.
Okay, all right, that's okay. But what are we going to talk about during today's lesson?
Sorry. Can you write the question, please?
Absolutely, absolutely. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to discuss. Go
Series?
ahead.
Series?
We're going to discuss series, yeah, and also how many hours of TV do you watch? Okay, very good. All right, let's get started with my first question, and that is, do you think people watch too much television? Do you think people watch too much television? Why or why not? Let's start with Christian. Christian, do people watch too much television? Why or why not?
Okay. I think about is the people not have too much television because is another alternatives to watch TV or different Netflix or similar platforms. But I think the all other people, the older people is a watch TV. Yeah, these people, the other people is
they watch too much.
They watch much. Watch
Yeah.
too much. Teens or person with my similar age, and not watch TV. Watching TV. But I think.
All right, very very good. So other people who are not your age watch a lot of TV. Watch too much. Is what you're saying? Or people who are your age watch too much TV?
The people older and I don't watch TV.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I agree. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So the younger generation does not watch that much TV, but older people watch a lot. You're saying.
Yes, exactly.
Very good. Excellent. Thank you, Christian, for your answer. And Christian, can you ask Daniel the same question? And the question is, do you think people watch too much television?
Okay. Daniel, do you think people watch too much television?
Depends how is the situation. For example, I usually with my family watch too much a lot television because it's Christmas, it's Happy New Year. This season, this kind of season, always too much TV.
Yeah.
Because the weather is cold here in Ensenada.
How cold is it, Daniel?
How cold? How much cold?
Yeah, how cold is it?
Maybe 7 degrees lower.
7.
7 or maybe
Wow,
maybe
that's
2.
very cold. That's very cold for Mexico, definitely. Thank you.
Well, only in the north part, maybe.
Yeah.
Let me check. Okay.
Yeah. Right now in my city, it is. Let me see.
At 12. 12 degrees.
Oh, it's funny. It's minus 12 where I am. Negative 12.
Okay.
12. Yeah. It's very cold. That's all right. It's okay. It's not too bad. Thank you, Daniel. And Daniel, can you ask Florencio the same question, please? And the question is, do you think people watch too much TV?
I got it. Okay, Florencio, do you think people watch too much television?
Okay, people now don't watch TV because they spend it in their cell phones watching series or movies alone. For example, I watch series on Netflix for a short time. Sometimes I'm busy. But in vacations, I spend like 2 or 3 hours. It's all.
Okay, so you spend 2 or 3 hours a day watching Netflix?
Yes.
Okay, cool. And what series do you like to watch on Netflix?
My favorite series is Breaking Bad, but lately I'm watching a series called Black Mirror.
Okay.
It's very interesting.
Very cool. Dark. Do you say Dark Mirror?
Black Mirror.
Black Mirror.
Black Mirror.
Yeah, Black Mirror. That's okay. Yeah, that's all right. Thank you, Florencio. Florencio, can you ask Trung the same question? And the question is, do you think people watch too much TV? Go ahead, Florencio.
I'm sorry? What is the question?
Florencio, I'd like you to ask Trung if he thinks people watch too much TV.
I'm sorry. Can you write, please?
Yeah, sure. I put it in the chat box, and the question is, do you think people watch too much television?
You asking me?
Yes, I am, Trung. Go ahead.
Yes. And I think, yes, I do. Because in Vietnam, a lot of Vietnamese people using the watching television a lot. Yes. And like myself, when I young, I love watching the TV, and I spend a lot of time with the television, especially in the movie. And in Vietnam, maybe many people love the Hong Kong film or Korea film. It's a film with many episodes, and about 40 or 50 episode, and every day they have one episode. And yes, and I think in Vietnam a lot of people watch too much television.
Right. So yeah, there are a lot of series you said coming from Hong Kong.
Yes, Hong Kong film.
Hong Kong film. Okay.
Yes,
Very nice.
it's a TVB. It's a famous company film in Hong Kong.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
That's awesome. Very good. Excellent. Thank you for your answer. Very well said. And Trung, do you want to ask me the same question?
Yes. Vincent, do you think people watch too much television?
It depends. I think younger people don't watch too much TV, but older people definitely do.
Yes.
That is so true. All right, so let's take a look now at today's conversation. So I'm going to turn on screen sharing, and you should be able to see my screen. Okay, can everyone see the text? And it says Gabe and Ruth. Can you see that?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So I'm going to pair up Daniel. Christian, you are going to be Gabe.
Yes.
And Daniel, you are going to be Ruth, okay?
Okay.
Okay, whenever you're ready, please begin, Christian.
Great. So, do you watch TV a lot?
Okay. I really watch TV. I probably watch an hour a week.
Oh, okay.
Perfect. Very good. Thank you, Christian and Daniel. Let's go with Florencio and Trung. Florencio, you are Gabe. And Trung, you will be Ruth, okay? Whenever you're ready, please begin, Florencio.
Yes.
Okay. So, do you watch TV a lot?
I rarely watch TVs. Robert, I rarely watch 1 hour a week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, perfect. All right. So are there any questions about the text? Are there any new words that are kind of jumping out at you, or is it all clear? Christian, is it all clear?
I don't have a question.
No questions? Okay. Daniel, do you have any question?
No, I have a question.
Okay. Florencio, any questions?
No, teacher. I don't have question.
Okay. All right, Florencio, I'm going to ask you a question. And how many hours a week does Ruth watch TV?
A lot.
Okay, let's see if we can take a closer look here. And take a look here. So how many hours of TV every week does Ruth watch? Florencio?
What's happened? I don't understand.
Okay, so how many hours of TV per week does Ruth watch?
I watch 1 hour, 2 hours on the weekend.
Okay, so that's you, but I'm talking about Ruth, the person in the text.
Okay. I read the text.
No, you don't have to read the text. I'm just asking how many hours of TV does Ruth watch?
Ruth watch 1 hour. 1 hour.
Perfect. Very good. Thank you, Florencio. All right, so the text is all good. Trung, no questions?
Yes.
It's all clear?
So, teacher, you asking what?
The text is all clear, no questions?
No, which mean
Okay.
no question for this.
Okay, so I'm going to turn off a screen sharing now. And I'm going to ask each of you, how many hours of TV do you watch per week? And why? And that includes Netflix, that includes YouTube, okay? So basically entertainment. So Trung, how many hours of Netflix, television, YouTube do you watch per week?
Yes. In the past, I watch a lot in the television, but now I watch a lot in the YouTube channel because I learning English from the YouTube channel, and I think every day I watch more than 3 or 4 hours a day from the YouTube channel, because I learned English from the YouTube channel, and I watch a lot in the vlog. And the first time I watch with the subtitle, and the next time I turn up the subtitle and try to learning, try to listening to try to understand what they saying. Yes, and in the TV, sometimes I watching, but I think my son, he keep the TV on day, and I cannot watching TV from him because he watching the cartoon movie.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. So okay. So you watch a lot of YouTube videos that help you learn English. It sounds like.
Yes, correct.
Very good. Excellent. Thank you, Charlie. That was awesome. Keep up the good work. And let's go with Florencio. Florencio, how many hours of YouTube and Netflix, etc., do you watch per day?
Okay, all right. In Netflix, I spend 2 or 3 hours. On YouTube, I spend 1 hour. On YouTube, I like to watch videos of people speaking English.
Okay. So do you have a favorite YouTube channel that you would recommend to the class?
Super Holly.
For learning English?
Yes, she speak and learn speaking English.
Okay. And what's it called again?
Sorry, speaking English.
Speaking English. That's the YouTube channel. Okay. All right, cool. I'm going to write that in the chat box for everyone so they can take a look. YouTube channel to learn English. That's called Speaking English. Cool. Very good. Thank you, Florencio. And let's go with Daniel. Daniel, how many hours of YouTube, Netflix, etc. do you watch per day?
Per day, here, an hour, an hour. I just only on an hour. I always use more the computer.
Yeah. Okay.
And see movies.
Yeah.
So only when it's vacations or free time.
Yeah.
So the others partners listen music and learn.
Nice. Very good. And do you have a favorite YouTube channel that teaches you English?
YouTube channel or you sing a singer? YouTube
A singer. Okay. Who's your favorite?
And I learned that how sing this singer.
Okay, and what's the singer's name?
Rick Ashley.
Rick Ashley. Nice. Very cool.
Ashley.
He's a very, very prominent singer. Very good. Cool. Very good. Thank you very much, Daniel, for your answer. Let's go to Christian. Christian, how many hours of Netflix, YouTube, etc. do you watch per day?
I usually 5 or 6 hours per week. And I see videos about the learning English or listen to music with lyrics. And the cartoons.
Cartoons,
Cartoons, yeah. And Netflix. On Netflix, I see the films. My favorite series or TV show is Brooklyn 99.
99.
Yeah. I
Nice.
see
That show is awesome.
First, I see the Brooklyn 99 in Spanish.
Mhm.
Then I see the Brooklyn 99 in English.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's basically.
Very good. That's excellent. So what advice do you have to give to your classmates when it comes to watching shows to learn English?
Excuse me. And can you repeat
Sorry.
it?
Yeah. What advice do you have to give to your classmates regarding watching shows to learn English?
Okay. Actually, I see the videos.
Mhm.
Is a channel
Mhm.
vid.
Mhm.
I don't. Vid is it's a channel about the teaching in the
Yeah.
channel, teaching the English and
Yeah.
the different things, grammar, listening, speech.
Awesome.
It's an interesting channel.
Very good. Awesome. Thank you, Kristen. So make sure everyone checks that out. It's called ENGVID or IngVid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's different teachers. What channel? Which one is, for example, teacher James and teacher Emma and different teachers. Because it's one channel for every teacher. It's 5 or 8 channels per teacher. For teacher.
Excellent. All right. So I recommend that for everyone to check out. So I just want to say thank you so much, everyone. Happy New Year. You all did an excellent job. It was a pleasure meeting all of you. And I will see you all again later. Thank you, Christian. Thank you, Danielle. Thank you, Di Chang. Thank you, Florencio. And thank you, Tran. Take care. Bye now.
Yes,
Take care.
happy New Year to everybody.
Thank you.
The
All
same.
the best.
Happy New
Be
Year.
safe.
The same.
Have a safe New Year. See you. Take care, everyone. Bye.
Bye.